Hello and welcome to Eurogamer's Let's Replay. I'm Ellie Gibson and I'm joined today by Paul David Collins.
Hello.
Hello, award-winning stand-up comedian. Yeah.
There was a question in your voice.
Was it stand-up comedy you won an award for?
I have won an award for stand-up comedy.
Well done, you.
Thank
Good.
you.
And also, self-confessed, lifelong ageing Nintendo fanboy.
Yes.
Well, I guess you weren't always ageing, but you are.
Well, I have always been ageing. Yeah, that kind of comes with the deal. But yes, I am. Self-confessed Nintendo fanboy.
How many Nintendo games do you own? Do you estimate?
Lots.
Yeah.
Lots. I probably have got about 1,000 games, but they're not all Nintendo.
That's a lot of games.
But they're mostly Nintendo.
Yeah. And what is it about Nintendo games that has always particularly appealed to you?
I think it's the big franchises. There's 2 or 3 big franchises on it. There's Metroid, Zelda, and Mario. You can't play them anywhere else, and I don't have that much time. So I used to buy a lot of systems. I can't do that anymore. I haven't got the time or money to buy lots of systems, so I just go with the one.
Even being an award-winning stand-up comedian?
Yeah, it doesn't pay. That award is all. You get the award, and then everyone forgets you. That's how it works.
I assumed like you'd be Friday night. Michael McIntyre pops round. Sarah Millican brings a copy of Paper Mario, Super Mario Sunshine.
It's not happened yet.
Yeah.
And I'm getting tired of sending the emails as well. I've been inviting them, and it's got to the point of rudeness.
Yeah.
Now.
Yeah. Well, they've got chat shows to mess up. So, what are we playing today, Paul?
We are going to play Super Mario Sunshine from 2002. One of the brightest, cheeriest Mario games, and I also think it's the only Mario game you cannot play on current Nintendo hardware.
Is that right?
I think it's right. You can play up to the N64 game on Virtual Console on Wii U, but
I wonder why that is.
I don't know. They dropped backwards compatibility with GameCube's games with the Wii U, so you'll be needing a Wii or a GameCube to play this.
Yeah. Well, we're playing it on the Wii today, aren't we?
We are.
And where are we kicking off here?
We are at this is Delfino Island. Mario has come away on holiday with Princess Peach for some special time. And
is that what it's called in the game?
They
It's a very
don't
Nintendo
mention
phrase.
it.
Special time.
They don't mention it at all. Oh, I wish they did. That would be awesome. He's come to Delfino Island, which people might find familiar from either. I mean, that tower in the background is a level in Smash Brothers, and this whole square is a racetrack in a couple of the Mario games.
I think Delfino Island was also the setting for Captain Corelli's mandolin, if I'm not mistaken.
That I don't know. That's a bit high culture.
Oh, it's
high
terrible.
culture for me.
It's dreadful.
But he's here, and he's immediately arrested, and because an imposter Mario has been covering the town with gunk, and his job is to clean it up, and he's been given this water cannon.
Oh, that's the innovation you see right there.
That's it. That. Yeah, spray things with water, and also it turns into a jetpack.
Oh, come on!
And
which was seen as quite a radical departure for the series, wasn't it?
It has had mixed responses since. I mean, at the time, this game was very critically lauded. People loved it.
Yeah, Eurogamer's Tom Ramwell gave it 9 out of 10, as I recall. Yeah.
Good for Tom. I think that's.
Do you concur?
I do concur.
Good.
But since then, people seem to have turned away from it a little bit because the mechanics were so different. Because you had this whole shooting water and jetpacking around, it can feel a little bit different to some of the Mario games. I've just popped up here to see what this Yoshi wants. This is how you hatch a Yoshi in this game: is you force fruit through its shell until it comes out.
He wants pina colada by the looks of things.
He wants pina colada.
And taking walks in the rain. That's Yoshi all over. That's so Yoshi.
Yeah.
There we go.
Possibly he likes making love after midnight, which I think is... But again, it's a Mario game. They don't really cover that.
Yeah. No, I can see why you like Nintendo games, because you are yourself such a sort of joy-filled, happy,
cheerful,
fun-loving, sun-chasing person, really.
Yeah, that's me. I'm all about the sunshine.
Yeah.
Here we go. Let's just feed my Yoshi.
Oh, there he is.
There he is. He's orange, this one. And once you've got a Yoshi, you get a couple of extra powers, mostly vomit. There you go.
Oh, that's brilliant.
You can vomit now, which is always nice.
That is spectacular.
Spray the walls, play highest up the wall.
Yeah.
All of which was unnecessary. I was just showing Yoshi off because he has another important power, which is tongue power.
Oh.
And we will be using that to eat some ghosts later on.
Obviously. Eating ghosts, never seen that in a video game before. It's the innovation that I like about Nintendo. That's the thing, isn't it?
Detecting just the faintest note of sarcasm.
Oh, come on. As if I would be deliberately snarky on a video just
on
to wind
internet.
up the person I'm playing the game with or the whole internet. That's ridiculous.
That's not your MO at all. No.
Absolutely not. In no way is that my whole purpose
just
for living.
Feeding the trolls.
Yeah. So where are we going now?
We are going to Sirena Beach, which is one of the later levels that open up, and we're going to do one of the earlier levels in that, which has sadly been done, so we won't get to actually do it. We'll just do it again.
Yeah, what a lovely hotel. It looks a bit like the Hotel California.
Does it?
Well, that's what I've always imagined the Hotel California to be, that sort of dusky, sort of exuding pink champagne on ice.
I thought that was a brothel, the hotel.
Yeah, this is actually based on the Hotel California. Yeah, Miyamoto gets most of his ideas from Eagles lyrics.
Right.
Did you know? It's not, people think it's his wife. It's nothing to do with his wife or his dogs or anything like that.
It was his
It's
brothel-based inspiration from Hotel California.
That's right.
There's a fine line between what we're saying libel, I think, so perhaps
we'll leave it there.
Leave it there.
So here we are at the Hotel Delfino.
Delfino, not a brothel.
She's not a madam. She's not even a woman. She's a male character.
Sentient potato with a palm tree on her head. It's all fine. But yeah, we're in, and now we can never leave. Ironically,
mirrors on the ceiling. All right, let's press on.
So in this level, I picked this because it is a million miles from the traditional run and jump Mario games that you love so much.
Yeah.
And on this level, we are going to go and get a Shine Sprite that is in the pool on the top floor. So.
Yeah, see, I have to say, I sound the controversy horn. For me, I didn't like Super Mario 64. I like it better when it's just left to right. It's all very straightforward, simple, no risk of nausea. Just
nausea.
Yeah, don't you feel a bit sick now looking at all the?
No, I don't know.
Well, maybe I've just got something wrong with my brain. I don't know.
But you don't like the 3D games?
No, I'm not into it. I just.
But, the new one's brilliant, and the Galaxy games were amazing. Just to keep you updated plot-wise, we want that invisible sparkly thing there.
Right.
Had I not collected it 12 years ago in 2002, it wouldn't be invisible. But we can't get in because of our lack of trunks.
Ah. Now, is it just not having any trunks or the wrong sort of trunks? Is it like France, where they won't let you in the pool if you haven't got Speedos?
It's just saying they're not the right... Do they do that in France? Is that a thing?
I think that's a thing, yeah, because they think it's
Can't get out the door now.
It's about hygiene, isn't it? They think if you're wearing loose trunks, then I don't want to say hairs. I just said it. I said hairs. You get the idea. I don't.
Are you saying they are prescriptive about the tightness of trunks?
That's what I've heard. That's
Have you been swimming in France?
Yeah, but I don't normally wear Speedos.
No, that's fair enough. Were all the men speedoed up in there?
Yeah, I haven't been for a long time. I don't know. To be honest, I might have dreamt it.
That's a very different type of dream that you're having there.
So is this your favourite Mario game, would you say?
No. I like it a great deal. I'm just going to say Yoshi wants a pineapple. We have to find a pineapple.
He's addicted to pineapples.
It's not my favourite, no. I like the Galaxy games, and I like Super Mario World, the fourth one. But this is a bit of an underappreciated classic, I think. Another potato man here with a plant on his head, complaining about the toilets, and it begins a little sort of treasure hunt of clues. We'll go into these Nintendo-approved toilets.
You don't often see a toilet in a Nintendo game, do you?
No, I believe that is the first time. If you're going to make stuff up for the internet,
sure, that's a fact. That's the first ever
toilet in a Nintendo game.
Take that, Guinness Book of Records. There we go.
And here's our next step. We've burst into this woman's bedroom, and she was unhappy with that painting, and we realised the source of the problem is ghosts again. Always ghosts. which has disturbed this young honeymooning couple.
So at this point, we're basically like a sort of plumbing Derek Acora.
Yes, and stalking our way through the bedrooms of the innocent people. There's the ghosts, the boobs.
Spraying ghosts. If Derek Acora had dealt with ghosts by spraying them rather than talking to them, I think that would have made for a more interesting programme.
I would have series linked it.
Yeah,
I'm
absolutely.
pretty sure. Derek sprays the undead. That would have been amazing.
Could have been ITV2's finest hour.
Oh, there'd have been a spin-off show, everything. Now I'm just spinning that around. There we go. So on this particular room, we've got to get the doors open by making a boo. There we go. And my least favourite bit here, because the controls are a bit slippery. And what I'm going to try and do.
Oh, but you see, normally people who like Mario games say, "Oh, that's inertia, isn't it? That's all about the physics, and it's all meant to be like that." And you're just not very good at it. You're not very good at it, Paul. Is what I'm saying.
There is that possibility. I'm not going to deny that. Let's just check. How do I do?
I was hoping to enrage you then. I'm always trying to enrage the guest in these videos.
There we go.
Made you grimace, or maybe that was the game.
That was the game.
Yeah.
I grimaced. So we're working our way through these otherwise locked hotel rooms. So she's got the right attitude. Man in brightly coloured overalls bursts into her bedroom.
Yeah.
And we're going to work our way around until we found the secret hidden pineapple in the whole of this hotel. See, he's lost conveniently a pineapple and that miscoloured tile there. There we go. Somewhere in here. Oh.
Now, looking at this game in the context of sort of today's Mario games, you know, how far have we really moved on, would you say?
The camera's better in the new ones, that much is certain. They do seem to be churning out the side scrollers a lot. There's been too many of those, but I would take a bad Mario game over pretty much anything else most of the time, I think.
Yeah, even when a Mario game's bad, it's pretty good, I guess. Is what.
And this is somewhat maligned in later years as being too different. That's the problem. People complain when they do something different, and they complain when they do the same thing. Yeah. Okay, I'm Yoshi'd up.
Do you think Miyamoto? Do you think there's a danger he's run out of ideas? Do you think you should listen to some music that isn't the Eagles?
How old is Miyamoto now? Is he in his 60s now?
I'm not sure.
Because I mean, I've not had a new idea of my own for 20 years now. It's just the same old rubbish.
Yeah.
Perhaps he had this one fever dream about a plumber riding a dinosaur,
and you know,
an entire Kyoto Giant has been based off that ever since. I'm just going to interrupt these honeymoons. You'll find a theme of interrupting honeymooning.
That's definitely what I did on my honeymoon.
Bounced on the bed.
Yeah, rowed only.
Right, now I have a Yoshi, and as I said before, Yoshis can eat ghosts and puke, but we're going to focus on the ghost eating.
So now we're running around a maze eating some ghosts. Again, it's the innovation that Nintendo is probably best known for. It's the original creative thought.
I will not rise to this, just so you know.
Well, I'm just saying. There's some little yellow circles up there you could eat, Paul.
This is a Pac-Man
really
reference.
Not rising to it.
I'm not rising to it.
What do you mean, Pac-Man? What's Pac-Man? Never heard of it. Don't know what you're talking about.
Well, look, here we go. I've come in here.
That's what they said in libel court.
There we go. I've burst in. Ironically, that man there, very keen on me having trunks, doesn't care. Now I've landed literally 6 inches behind him, and there we go.
Hooray! So that would have been gold. Yeah.
Now it's empty and hollow.
Shine! Oh, how do you feel,
again.
Paul? Are you full of joy and just enthusiasm for life itself?
I'm glad I've remembered how to do that, and that my muscle memory has kicked in. Actually, I'm very pleased about that.
You almost sound happy.
No, that's probably not the case.
Yeah. All right. Well.
There we go. Super Mario Sunshine, happiest game on the GameCube.